Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Back in the Bonanza, the community mod Bonanza, because it's my favorite plane in the simulator right now. But also here, somewhat inside of this scenery airplane, is my friend and instructor Brad. And we're going to fly these two planes formation on PilotEdge. And we're going to do our best to treat it as realistically as possible. We'll see how long that lasts. We're going to do some off-field stuff in the San Juan Islands later on in the flight, so that will probably degrade the realistic nature of this. But at least to start, we'll treat this as close to what we've done in the real world as possible with the ATC communication and the flying. We're on Discord, so we don't have an air-to-air frequency just to make it easier. Microsoft doesn't have a good system for COM1 and COM2 yet. So to make it easier on us to not have to switch, we're just going to be talking on Discord. So there'll be open communication, which is a little bit easier than you would have in the real world, where there's a potential for ATC to talk over the air-to-air communication and stuff. So this should actually be a little bit easier. The flying will actually probably be harder. Almost definitely be harder to hold formation with views and just different setups and everything. So hopefully this will go well. We haven't done this on PilotEdge yet. We've flown formation just with the normal Microsoft multiplayer, which works perfectly, but with the added layer of ATC, it might be a little bit trickier. So that is the brief for this. We're going to be going out to, we'll get the ForeFlight up here really quick. We're going to go out to Port Angeles from Payne Field in Everett, 3,000 feet, pretty much just a straight shot. And it's a really pretty area. Puget Sound is beautiful. San Juan Islands are going to be really cool once we go up here. And there's an airport pack that's free online, which I'll have the link somewhere for, with a bunch of airports. So we'll probably just play around and see what kind of runways we can spot and just do some off-field stuff. So that is it. Sound good, Brad?
Sure. I am blessed with track IR, so
I
should
yeah,
be able to fly wing at least a little bit easier.
yeah, that will be easier.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see how tight and sustained we can keep these formations. It is tough in the simulator to manage certain things without having feedback on some stuff. So we will see. Let's find out what Payne Ground has to say.
16 Bravo, runway 21, clear to land.
They call this Payne, right?
Yeah.
Payne Field.
Bulgaria 4682, descend and pass, discussion, maintain funnel, look 240.
And where the hell are we going? We're going to it's Fairchild, I believe. Yep, Fairchild International. Okay. Payne Ground, good evening, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight of 2, both Bonanzas BE36 Slant Gulf, so like flight following to Fairchild International at 3,000.
Port Angeles.
Do they call it Port Angeles?
Yeah, it's Port Angeles.
Stop it now.
What's up, Chris? All right, I can hear the wheels turning.
Did you already do a takeoff brief and everything like that?
No, not yet.
Good, because I wasn't listening if you did.
Let's confirm the call sign is 204 Lima Echo flight.
What did she ask?
She's asking to confirm call sign.
Oh. Affirmative, 204 Lima Echo flight.
For 204 Lima Echo flight, roger. You're with Payne Ground. Could you make your request with a clearance delivery to pick up your flight fully?
Apologies, ma'am. We'll go to clearance, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight.
Okay.
I just assumed.
I mean, it's a Delta. I assumed that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is.
Meanwhile, I'm fighting the flight plan menu on the G1000.
It's such a pain in the ass, man.
It's so much easier in the real airplane. I know. You're
Yeah.
gonna probably hear me say that a lot, but
Yeah, it really is. Much easier. Okay, so 127.75.
That's not great.
There we go. There we go. Pain clearance. Good evening, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight of 2 Bonanzas BE36 slant Gulf like flight following to Port Angeles at 3000.
Sir 204 Lima Echo flight, pain clearance, departure frequency 120.4 is block 1653.
1653. Departure frequencies on 20.4, squawking 1653 Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight. So easy.
Sir 4 Lima Echo, be back correct.
Good. We'll get this
Okay.
insert off. We'll get
I'm glad you copied that.
16.
I'm being a terrible wingman right now, so
It's okay.
my other monitor keeps dropping in and out too.
That's exciting. Right, so that is in there, and then we're on 20.4 is going to be our departure. Ground point 8 is the
I'm up on
ground, and then we're going to go to we have tower up at 20.2. Okay. Let's have the taxiway diagram out, because I have no idea where we're going to have to go.
Sir Lima Delta, contact all Los Angeles Center 135.5. Have a great evening.
I don't really see any great run-up areas, so we could probably just do it holding short, maybe. We'll just get a little quick little run-up. So, okay, wherever... Well, I mean, let's request the runway. If we have to, like, let's request a runway. If we're going to do a section takeoff, let's do the wider runway.
Are we doing a section takeoff?
Yeah, you want to?
Sure. Yeah.
Or at least like a staggered one, like a 5-second stagger, like we've
Yeah.
kind of
I
talked
mean,
about.
I'll stagger all day long off of any runway, but section takeoff is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if we're gonna stagger, if we're gonna do a 5-second stagger, it doesn't matter. Then we'll just we could take one. Yeah. What is that? 1/6 left.
I mean, it's a sim, man. If you want to do a section takeoff, I'll do a section takeoff.
It's true. This we can do whatever we want to do.
I'm not gonna blow a tire or have an engine failure on the runway. It's a sim, so.
Yeah. True. Okay. Let's just see.
Yeah,
Let's
I
roll
say
the
that
dice.
now, but-
Let's let ATC let us know where we're going, and then we'll brief whatever we get.
I prefer all of my formation flights to include someone saying at some point, "Well, let's roll the dice."
Yep, I agree. Okay, let's figure it out. Pain ground, good evening, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight. We are at Regal Air, ready to taxi, information Zulu.
Hi, Bill.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Hi, Goldsy.
204 Lima Echo, pain ground, runway 34, right.
Ah,
By
my guy.
Delta Gulf.
34 right, Delta Gulf. Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight. All right.
My guy, Goldsy.
Goldsy, okay.
Next up, tower, Skyhawk 1016 Bravo.
All right.
All right, 34 right.
We
All
will
right.
taxi back to the runway.
Delta Gulf. Cleared right.
16 Bravo, Roger. You can
Cleared
remain
left.
this frequency, runway 21 taxi by Alpha.
21 taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency, Skyhawk 16 Bravo.
All right, so this should simplify things a little bit. A little controller familiarity.
Two's rolling.
And a little
Got good brakes.
beer. A little beer to help things out too.
Oh
Hawker
man,
462,
I had my
Denver Center,
good beer last night.
120.47.
You did?
Yeah. Pinky brought it back from Texas for me. It was, or Texas, Florida. It's called Hop Gun. It's
Oh,
got
hell
like
yeah.
14 on it. It's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Growler 08, thank you for following. Welcome aboard.
462 Denver Center, good evening. Descend and maintain.
This is kind of a little runway.
Altimeter 200
It is.
34 right.
Growler, named after the airplane, the
Hopefully.
beer holder. Which one?
Roger.
Hopefully not after the 1970s below the waist hairstyle.
Icebergs. Called growlers.
Punk for Life, welcome aboard. Thank you for following. There's a little run-up area right here. We could just
Okay.
do our little checks. Seems like it is...
What about balances? Are we doing balances too?
Doing balances?
Yeah, checks and balances.
Oh, checks and balances, yes. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna...
Take off my wing.
I'm just gonna say I'm good here. Because it turns out the turn radius is not as good as I thought.
No, it is actually really... That was one of the things that I noticed right away when I first got in. The unmodded one was how bad the turn radius is in this.
Yeah.
Because it's the real plane is actually surprisingly good.
It's pretty good, yeah. I have my curves set too, and my curves are set based on the Marchetti, or I'm sorry, the Aramaki. So it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Goldsy. We switched from clearance to ground expecting to hear the same voice, and we were pleasantly surprised to hear your voice, Goldsy. I'm always pleasantly surprised to hear your voice, but
It is a wonderful, wonderful day.
yeah,
It is a great day for Canada and therefore the world.
it's true.
Yeah.
Ooh, on here for an hour. We've got
Oh, you poor guy.
we got services with Goldsy. Hell yeah, we're gonna be calling up
You
Seattle Center,
poor-
bugging the hell out of
Poor
you.
guy.
We will be doing much trimming.
Hey, that's
All right, so we're gonna just depart straight out here, and then we're gonna be on,
Medford ground.
I mean, we're just gonna roll out,
Hotel Papa information.
you know, 260 something like that heading. I'll take the left side then, and you take the right side.
sure. What
Cool.
do you want to do for a
48 Hotel
stagger?
Papa, Medford
5
ground
second?
using its own request.
What's that?
What do you want to do for a stagger?
Are you okay with 3?
Yeah, I'm fine with 3. And
Okay.
then departure frequency is what?
20.4.
20.4.
Just 20.4.
Flagstaff Tower.
And airspeed wise, we'll keep it comfortable, right? But like 140 or something.
As far as in cruise?
1016
Yeah.
Flagstaff Tower, straight
Yeah,
departure.
that'll
Approved,
work
runway
fine
21
for
clear for takeoff.
cruise. And then for
Departure
climb,
approved, 21 clear for
uh,
takeoff, Kaha 16 battle.
you just, so the whole goal is you want to
Denver
give me
Center,
enough to play
Darren,
with,
133
right?
Tango Charlie.
So enough that I can have some excess power to catch up.
3
That's
miles
the important
south
thing.
of
Yeah, okay.
Rocky Mountain Metropolitan.
So whatever you
Loop
need to
for
do
flight
for
following
that,
to
typically
Bar.
with 2 bonanzas,
3 Tango Charlie, call me
we
back in about 2 minutes.
120 at 500, but you know, up to you.
Okay. Yeah, 120 sounds good. So I will
120 at
let that
500 feet a minute.
let that speed come up as best I can. It's a little. This is obviously not the real plane, so it might be a little off. But I'll keep 120, and then once we get to our altitude, we'll level off at 140.
4.3,
Okay.
squawk 1775.
Okay, we got the transponder is on
Clear to
standby,
Sacramento
so
Airport,
let's turn that
Jackson 1
on
departure,
altitude.
Rogue Valley, then as filed, climb maintain 1000, departure
Approaching runway 34 right.
17758 Hotel Papa.
Hotel Papa, reback direct.
Freaky did a good job in this airport. All the taxiway signs are correct, which is
Yeah,
always
looks
nice.
pretty.
Payne Tower, good evening, Bonanza. 204 Lima Echo flight, holding short 34 right at Gulf.
204 Lima Echo flight, Payne Tower, left turn on course approved. Runway 34 right, clear for takeoff, and 090 at 4.
34 right, clear for takeoff, left turn on course approved, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight. All right, lights, camera, action. You're gonna be on a 3-second stagger.
Approaching runway 34 right. Entered runway 34 right. 2,700 feet remaining.
Buddy.
Papa Charlie, thank you so much for 7 months. Oh, and by the way, I didn't mention that Goldsy, 15 months. That is absurd, dude. Goldsy, thank you so much. Oh, come on, get going. Get going.
Walker 462, proper procedure after Zachary would be to go
All right.
to the airport, but
Two's on.
direct
All right,
hands to work
one's
through that
rolling.
works
go, full power. Instruments in the green except for RPM, which is yelling at me.
Please roll.
Speed is alive. Looking for about 70, and we're gonna go rotate. Brakes, lights.
Yeah, no problem, because
Gear.
all of it's clearance button, right? You're clear to the Grand Junction Airport, not to
Prop.
the Zachary fix. So the last point in your flight plan is technically the airport.
That's gear swinging.
And I'm gonna try to keep up the speed, but accelerating through 100.
204 Lima Echo Connect, Seattle departure.
Seattle departure, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight. All right, push 20.4.
2.
Oh, that looks so pretty out the left there. Holy crap. Seattle approach, Bonanza 20 Lima Echo flight. Climbing through 1,200.
204 Lima Echo Seattle departure, radar contact, the Peen altimeter 3005.
2005 Bonanza 4 Lima Echo flight. Okay, one's making the left turn on course.
Denver approach 119.7.
2.
Oh man, that looks so pretty.
Denver approach Walker 462, flight level, 14,000. Walker 462, Denver approach, Grand Junction, altimeter 2991. Expect a visual 29, just let me know if you like something else.
Yeah, visual for 29 will work great for me for Walker 462, and we have information, Charlie.
Or you could take the RNF from hand, so either or is fine with me, just let me know what you prefer.
Okay, here's 260.
Visual, that'd be great. Walker 462.
Roger, expect.
Okay, I don't see it yet.
I'm extended out left. I'm working on the rejoin.
Okay.
Denver Center, parent
Kind of jumping around a little bit, so it's tough.
Got it. Oh, I got you there. Okay.
I do now. Sorry, you said you're a Baron?
What's your speed?
Ooh, yeah, that would.
Roger.
I went out to look at you, and I was hitting 140.
Roger, and
Remember, you can't use full power, otherwise I'll never catch up. So.
Absolutely. Let's start this over. Baron 123 Tango Charlie, looking for a flight following to Angel Fire. That's Kilo Alpha X-ray.
Orion flying. It depends. It's whatever we brief, but air-to-air frequency just depends. Brad, what's the one that you usually use?
1407. 123 Tango
That's
Charlie.
private.
Like you can do fingers, like 123.45. Yeah, it just depends on whatever you brief, but it's.
Yeah, ours are private. But the official air-to-air frequency is 2275.
133 Tango Charlie.
2275, okay.
A lot of people use fingers 2345, which is technically not legal
Yeah.
from an FCC standpoint.
Right.
2971 at Centennial for 123 Tango Charlie. Thank you.
Tango Charlie, no problem. Connect Denver Center 118.57.
You're jumping all over the place, man. This is going to be impossible to hold the position.
118.57.
Yeah.
Well, if it's getting really bad, by the time we get to Port Angeles, we're gonna be uncontrolled.
Yeah.
The rest of the way, we might as well disconnect and join up like in Microsoft, and that'll be.
I think that'll fix that problem.
Yeah, that'll be much smoother if we're not going to use ATC anyway.
Yeah, because I mean you're jumping back and forth by probably 15 feet.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm on totally cheating right now and have it on the autopilot.
That's not cheating. It's one of the benefits of being lead. Alright, I've got what I think is a halfway decent position, at least on my end. For
Yeah, no, that looks good.
average app, but
Yeah. Yeah, you're jumping a little tiny bit. Are you moving left to right?
I'm just trying to hold a position here. But it's, I mean, this is tough.
Fokker 462, set and maintain 13,000.
There's a cargo ship out there. That's kind of cool. This freaking looks amazing.
And Walker 462, once you reach 13,000, let me know if you're still in the clouds. Cool. I might have to bring you south of the airport a little bit. To
Yeah, I think if we reload off of PilotEdge, we'll be golden.
I think that's probably the right answer.
Stand for ground, need to pop a taxi.
Especially for the San Juan part. Like this part is pretty cool to be on PilotEdge.
Taxi by Charlie Alpha.
But you know, if we just kind of keep it loose formation, and this is going to be pretty short.
133 Tango Charlie Denver. The last instruction was to for frequency 11857 for Denver Center. I didn't raise anybody there.
That's interesting. That frequency should work there.
Yeah, this mod. So you haven't flown the G36 at all in this sim, right?
I've actually had thoughts on that freak before in Denver Center.
Although, admittedly,
it's flying range issue. It should work like from where you are and another.
And performance-wise, this looks exactly the way it should.
It's pretty damn good, man.
330 miles to the west.
Like 140 knots with this fuel flow and this power setting that's pretty dead on.
Yeah.
Denver approach Walker 462. We're still on top of the cloud.
Yeah, I was blown away at how accurate it felt, especially on landing.
Ran about 10 miles.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
What are your power settings at right now?
Well, it kind of varies a little bit as I'm trying to hold a position, but it looks like it's about 20 inches.
Okay.
And I've got 2,500 set right now. So.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm at 18.6 and 25.
Yeah.
So keeping it pulled back a little bit. And I'm obviously moving around a lot less, so my power is going to be a little...
Right, your power can be stable inside.
More consistent. Yeah, and then the fuel flow, 12.7. It might be a little bit low.
For this kind of power setting, that sounds actually, if anything, a touch high.
Touch high, okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, I get 165 true out of that up high.
Short of 14, ready to go.
488 Hotel Papa, Medford Tower, runway 14, clear for takeoff, and 230 at 4.
Clear for takeoff, 14, Hotel Papa.
All right, how we looking on this? We got a little terrain coming up here. That is, all right. We're gonna coming left 10, or sorry, right 10, right 10.
My other left.
Yeah, the other left. When I was editing that the formation video with Rob Cirrus, dying laughing, dude. All right, come up 10 and down 5.
Yeah, hold on a second.
And you're like instantly like, what was that? Come again?
Yeah.
And then I repeated it, not catching what I had said at first, and then halfway through speaking, I just like start laughing. I was like, oh, my bad.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't fly formation with the way you're jumping around at the moment, so.
That's a bummer. You're a little bit more steady than it sounds like I am.
Here, I'm gonna stream this for you real quick so you can kind of see what it's doing. You see it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, just like that back and forth.
Yeah, like it's impossible to hold up.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
The position like that. Yeah. But I will say the frame rate is phenomenal. It's just a refresh rate on your model, I think.
10,000 Walker
Yeah.
462.
ceilings are at 65, so that should put you below it.
Yeah, it's the first time that we've done this on PilotEdge in Microsoft.
On this sim, yeah.
Yeah.
488 Hotel Papa, kind of cascade.
X-Plane, the refresh rate was pretty good,
Yeah, didn't have any issues on X-Plane.
but
I bet it's just a, developing plugin still. So
yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to force it so that, like, everybody on PC.
Cascade departure, November 488, Hotel Papa.
Yeah.
Use the native system.
200 for 115.
It would be nice, because it is really, really solid.
Yeah.
488 Hotel Papa, cascade.
Okay, we have the weather at Port Angeles. 22975 is our frequency. What altitude do you have to close the cowling? Is there a set altitude or depending on weather and temperature? That is a really good question, Dave. And Brad is the expert on that, but from my understanding, it is more of an engine temperature. You want them, for aerodynamic purposes, you want them closed as soon as possible. But your temperatures will go up. So it's basically whatever you can get away with based off of the temperature. So the colder it is, the sooner you can close them. And when you're in, someplace hot, that's just going to mean the higher up you go. So really, it's just a matter of temperatures, and you don't want to see anything cylinder head temperatures that is above, numerically, Brad, like 370, 380 is starting to get warm.
So everybody operates their airplane and their engine differently. My hard cutoff is 400. If I see 400 or more, I'm changing something.
Altimeter 207.
Either power, airspeed, cowl flaps, whatever that may be. So 400 is my cutoff for action.
And what's your plan
I start
cruising
doing something as soon as I see that.
Yeah.
In cruise, my cutoff is 380. So I like to see 380 or lower in cruise, which on my engine is really not a problem. I don't think I've ever had it cruising hotter than 360, except in the middle of summer.
Cascade departure, Hotel Papa.
Yeah.
But even then, if you pull the cowl flaps and you can open a quarter of the way, it'll solve that problem in a hurry.
Yeah, so it's
So yeah, 400, 380 or what I like to see. Most IO 550s, if you pull the power, if you pull the cowl flaps closed, as soon as you get to cruise, you won't have any issues at all.
Yeah, and you can, they're progressive as well. It's not just on off. So you can crack them too. If it's looking like they're getting warm, you can kind of open them up a little bit and let it come down.
They also open up substantially wider on the ground.
Give you a good rate of climb through 6,000. I can get you
on the ground. They're open.
You can only climb so fast.
Probably twice as much as they are at full open in the air.
Okay.
Just because there's so much airflow through the cowling that you don't even need that much,
Yeah. I've got the lean page up right now on the G1000, and we've got EGT and CHT, and it's running really cold right now.
Where the hell did you go?
Walker 462 Grand Junction Tower, Windcom, runway 29.
Did you lose me?
Yeah, you jumped back.
Over 204 Lima Echo, connect Seattle Center 126.6.
26.6 Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight. 26.6. You're just off my left wing.
Yeah. I'm inside right now, tuning.
488 Hotel Pop, you can fly that heading for now, and I'll have a turn.
I've never been more anxious to get off of PilotEdge than now.
Same.
Because this is going to be great. Once this refresh rate gets fixed, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Seattle Center, good evening. Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight 3000.
204 Lima Echo, Seattle Center, good evening. Fairchild altimeter 3005.
054 Lima Echo, thanks.
For 48 Hotel Papa, turn right, heading 190, join Victor 23.
All right, so right traffic.
I still love you, even if it
Destination ASOS is 135.175.
Right traffic.
Don't call it Santa Ana Tower. We're good.
Yeah, Santa Ana Tower. Santa Ana, Orange County Tower.
Yeah. I picked up my clearance from Salt Lake City one time to John Wayne. I was like, all right, cleared to the John Wayne Santa Ana Orange County Intergalactic Spaceport.
All right, so we are now over the beautiful downtown Port Angeles.
So we are.
And we are left traffic for runway 26, which is favoring the real world winds. And that will be our... Well, you know what? I'm thinking with this refresh rate, we don't even bother with like doing a break or anything.
Okay.
Or do you think it's serviceable enough that we can go for the overhead?
I can't even hold a position. So.
Okay. All right, so we'll just kind of we'll stagger. We'll just do like a stagger section landing, and I'll take the left side.
Okay.
And then that way we'll. I think that'll be the easiest. I think.
Sure. Yeah, it works.
Okay, coming left 10 right now.
The weird thing is your movement on the ground was perfect, but as soon as you got airborne, it started jumping around.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just an airspeed thing.
Do I have it in sight? Okay, I do have the airport in sight, yes. I would ask you to report the field in sight, but I'll see... We do have the field in sight, Seattle Center.
He'll see what?
Oh, Goldsy was saying I would ask you to let me know when you have the field in sight, but he said I can look out your window.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Do have it in sight.
Man, this thing flies great.
Yeah, it flies really nice. I'm excited to see what you have to say about the landing performance.
Yeah, should be fun.
And you've got the trim hat switch, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Walker 462, you can taxi to the ramp by Al for me in this frequency. Have a good night.
And then we'll just do a taxi back, and then immediately depart with you. Well, I guess we'll shut down and then reload.
Yeah, you'll have to.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to go on
You'll have to walk me through that again because remember I'm rather illiterate at this. So, listen, man, I fly airplanes, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You know, pilot's an acronym. Poor intelligence, lots of training.
Yep. Too many buttons to press. We'll make it easy. All right, I'm coming off AP.
Death is imminent.
I like that little bong sound. It's less aggressive than
Phrasing.
than the normal one.
I flew with a guy one time who every time we'd turn the autopilot off, he'd be like, okay, autopilot off, awesome pilot on.
I'm sure he did that every time and laughed to himself every time, right?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Just like the let's go somewhere else guy, like every time.
Yeah. Let's go somewhere else. I do like that.
Yep. I'm hoping he gets recalled here soon. I think he was officially furloughed, I think. But I'm hoping he gets recalled here soon. He's a good guy.
Are you on my left or right wing?
On your left.
Okay. So do you want the inside? Do you want the left side of the runway?
No, I don't care. I gotta change my fuel tanks here. I was wondering why this thing was getting so heavy on one side, and then I realized
Whoop, I turned my fuel off. Okay, there we go.
Never done that before. Oh, Hello.
204 Lima Echo, I have no traffic observed between you and the field. Radar services are terminated. Squawk VFR change to advisory frequency is approved.
Squawking VFR, changing to advisories, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo flight. Thank you, Seattle Center, for your help. You were very kind today.
And handsome.
Shit, I forgot what the frequency was for this.
2297.
2297, yeah. 22.
There's the field.
Field is inside. Entering a left downwind. Jeez, I think I went the long way around to 97.
What runway are we landing?
26 was the favored for real world winds. I don't think we have any actual winds here, but just to force a decision.
So we're landing runway 26. Our current heading is 265. And we're going to enter the left downwind for 26?
Oh crap! It's completely it's completely wrong.
Look, man, I am not a scientist, but
Well, now I'm like second guessing myself. Winds were at 2. Okay, yeah. So that was totally wrong.
2297.
Yep. All right, so let's do the break then.
Okay.
We'll do a right break.
Oh, hey, your nav lights just turned on. Wait, what? What the heck? No, your nav lights are on. It's just I can only see them when. That's funny. I can only see them when I put you in the sun visor.
Oh, weird. Port Angeles traffic, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, flight 2 mile initial, runway 26 will be a right-hand brake. Port Angeles.
Man, this is like, I'm looking at my spacing and kind of how I'm flying this. It's like the first time I ever flew formation.
just giving everyone a wide berth.
Yeah, just kind of in the general vicinity.
Yeah. Well, what is it, like half a mile or 2 miles or something stupid?
For what the definition of
The definition of a formation?
Yeah, it's a mile and 100 feet. So
Mile and 100 feet, okay.
Yeah, a mile and trail.
Port Angeles traffic, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, flight 1 mile, initial 26. Port Angeles. Dude, this looks so awesome. Okay, make sure it's coming in. Alright, so you ready for this?
Yeah, ready as I'll ever be. You're gonna make a left brake, right?
Braking right, yeah.
Braking right, okay.
Yeah, it was left traffic for runway 8.
So you... Okay.
Right?
I don't know, I'm looking at you. Well, attempting to at least.
And I'm braking first, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, and I am still taking the left side. You'll take the right side.
That's fine.
Braking
You
that.
got way slow.
Yeah, I did, yep. Braking at midfield. Port Angeles traffic, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, -1 in the brake. 3, 2, 1, brake.
To the brake.
Down, and the joys of not being able to see anything except out the front. Just hope that the runway is there where you left it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, there's a nice displaced threshold there, so that helps. Trim, 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 trim. I am really hoping that I'm guessing correctly on this. Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
500.
Can round that out, okay.
Port Angeles, traffic 64, Mike -2, base gear, full stop 26, Port Angeles.
Yeah, my radio calls went right out the window.
It's okay, they're optional.
Oh yeah.
Need a cigarette after that one?
Yep.
Wow, this is impressive. 15 inches, 80 knots on path.
It's dead on, dude, isn't it?
That is, yep. Yeah, I mean, that's a little fast, I think. Like, that's a little too much power. But I'd rather it be too much than not enough.
Yeah. And just like the feel of it, like the trim, like how much trim you need and everything. I'm just letting it roll.
Boy. Oh, what a landing.
What's
Now
up,
I need a
Aviate?
cigarette. Go pick up a pack.
Yes, dude. That is a good sign.
2's down and dead side.
All right. I'm letting it roll to the end. I got you in sight.
Okay.
Aviate says, hello, Brad.
Greetings.
Ooh, that was nice. Port Angeles traffic, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo -1 off at the end of 6 to the left. 26 to the left.
I almost called short final for 6 at one point.
All right, so let's. Well, I guess we could probably. It depends on where the load ups are, but we could, I guess, taxi down. Railio, yeah, PilotEdge has been live on Microsoft for a while. I think first week. I think it was 1 week that we went without PilotEdge. Oh, this is kind of a weird airport layout.
Mm-hmm. I've got a friend who flies out of here, which is the only reason I suggested it. And it's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty coming in here. So you have to back taxi.
Do you?
If we're on... Do we? Oh, wait. Oh, do I have the... Dude, I am like so turned around. No, we do not. Okay. God damn. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you're way behind, man. We've got like community updates on airplanes and scenery packs and all kinds of cool stuff.
It's a whole new world.
All right, I am really excited for being off PilotEdge now. This is going to be awesome.
Never did we think we would say that.
I know.
And yet. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it. So I lost you.
Yep. I'm going to make it down at the end here. Actually, I'll pull off right here at this parking. That's a good spot.
You're going to go into the ramp here?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This will be good. This is very flat. That's a bummer. We'll just leave it in this big giant patch of cement. All right. So we'll disconnect from PilotEdge.
I'm going to step away for like 1 minute.
Okay. Disconnect from PilotEdge, and we're going to go to the main menu. This is going to be awesome. Let's see. So yesterday in New York, it was snowing. Temps were 34 C. Snowing. I haven't flown a Bonanza in a while, but I had pitot heat and everything on upon takeoff. No power whatsoever. Icing formed all over the place. Can this compare to an IRL Bonanza? I can't tag Brad for some reason. Brad is not in the chat. This is why you can't tag him. Microsoft is really aggressive on icing conditions, so you're just gonna get hammered if you're in icing conditions. It's game over pretty much. Okay, cool. Brad is already there, so we're gonna do. I guess we'll go all players, and that will be. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that was the problem, because he's showing up here. I wonder if that is the problem.
What problems am I causing?
I wonder if were you still on group, like online group mode when you connected to PilotEdge?
I do not know.
Because you're showing up on the map. I'm wondering if the connectivity was bouncing between you being online and Microsoft and PilotEdge at the same time.
That's possible. How do I?
Because you have to reset that before every flight. So did you back out to the main menu?
I'm coming to the main menu right now.
Okay, so I just turned on all players, and I was loading up on you, which I don't think should be able to happen. I'm not sure. That's just so when you go into select the flight, in that screen where you go to change the weather and whatever.
With the map and everything?
Yeah. So like the flight, I think it's called like flight status or whatever. It's in the upper right and it shows you like a depiction of what the weather's currently doing. If you click on that, it should show you what your like online status is. And it'll say like all players or...
Now I saw this. I saw that somewhere. Let me see if I can... I have it. Okay. Okay, I'm showing you on the approach end.
Yeah, I just loaded up now.
Okay. So do I need to be...
So I put it on all players. So I just have just anyone, whatever. So technically anybody that's on the US West could join us. That is somewhat of an invitation in case anyone wants to.
Okay. I've got it on group only right now. Off group only.
Okay, that's what it was set at?
Yeah.
So you were double dipping then.
Okay.
So for PilotEdge, you want it to be on like off.
Yeah, well, the only option I have is I have live players, all players are off group only. And then AI traffic I have off.
Okay, yeah. All right. So yeah, maybe I'm not
I
sure.
don't think that's what the problem was.
Yeah. There it may
So
have
how do
been it may have been some of the problem. We may never know.
Oh, I need to force live weather for that. Okay.
You can change it once you're logged in.
Well, it looks like so for all players I can run my own weather.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Yeah, you want all players, not live players.
Right. Okay.
That's like hard
Got
mode.
that. Got that.
Pull up.
Set.
Pull up.
AWOL86, thank you very much for following. Welcome.
Are you just taxiing on one of the runways?
Yeah, I tried to load up on you, and then I think since you left, it just threw me at the 1-3. So I'm going to that little area that we stopped at.
Approaching runway 0826.
Just gonna run right off the end of this runway.
Entered runway 0826.
We're gonna go off-roading over here. And off-roading over here.
How do I use this to your skies?
Okay.
Middle of the day.
All right, I am in place.
I'm on 26 right now. I'm like on the runway, so let me get off the runway here.
I can come down to you also if we're gonna depart
What
26.
runway are you using?
Oh yeah, I think I see you there. Yeah, 26 is fine if we just depart 26.
Alright, I'm gonna just turn around and exit 26 then.
Dude, that was still super weird to back taxi on two left. That was
Yeah.
as trippy as landing on 2 left.
Yeah, it was funky.
All right, so this should be much smoother, theoretically.
I'm looking for you. Are you taxiing down the taxiway toward me?
Yep. I'll flash my lights at you. Do you see me?
And I'm gonna turn around
Pull
here real
up.
quick.
Pull up.
VFR pilot Brad, welcome aboard.
Good name.
Great name. We'll have to make sure that we cancel VFR too once we get to the San Juans.
Oh God.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Ablars, thank you so much for 6 months. That is fantastic, man. I really appreciate that. Cheers. Happy holidays to all you guys. This is a weird one for sure this year, but all things considered, I hope everyone has had a safe and healthy year. Man, it is a weird one, but hopefully you've all made it out relatively unscathed.
What the? Why are you? That's so weird. So now your CSL showing up as a blue F-33.
Oh, and it's like super sketched out looking.
No, it looks okay. It's just weird, man.
That is weird.
Am I showing up as a G-36?
No, you're showing up as yours with the default livery and everything.
Huh. Weird. Okay. Well. All right. You want to get out of here?
Let's get out of here. We're going to Friday
I should figure out
Harbor.
How to navigate?
Yeah.
So I gotta figure out how the hell to get there, and not. Plus, well, I guess it probably doesn't matter if we both Canadian airspace now that we're on.
Yeah, I know. It is really funny to even set out to be like, okay, well, let's do this as legitimately as possible. The minute you take the real aspect out of it, like, forget about it. It's- so we could go.
Yeah,
we could go to.
I'll keep us clear of Canadian airspace. Why not?
If we go to that Rake's Glen, like that Dungeness National Wildlife Refuge there, that little weird point, if we fly to that and then just go straight north, that'll keep us
We can do that.
away and keep us, our wet footprint at least relatively.
I mean, yeah, we're swimming no matter what we do.
Yeah, we're screwed,
So-
but at least it'll be not the entire
But we
flight.
feel better.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You want me to lead out?
Yeah.
All right. Departure off of 26. Stagger takeoff. 3-second stagger. I'll take the right side. You take the left side. We'll climb 120, 500 feet per minute. I'll make the right turn out of. We'll call it 800 MSL. Toward that wilderness area, like we talked about. We'll climb 120, 500 up to 3,000 feet again. Cruise at 140, power as needed. Questions?
Copy all two.
Okay. One's taking the runway.
3 is set. 2 is rolling. Lights coming on. Strobes coming on.
Approaching runway 26. Entered runway 26. 6,300 feet remaining.
Oh yeah, this is a perfect runway for this.
Ready?
Ready.
All right, one's rolling.
Lights, camera, action. 1, 2, 3. 2's rolling. Takeoff power set. Engine instruments good, except for the RPM. Speed's alive. 70. 74, she's flying. Rotate. Gear. Lights. Prop. I guess lights, and then prop. Or lights, then gear.
Doesn't matter.
And this is looking rock steady so far.
A little bit better.
Yep.
Nice, that's good.
Climb out is nice. Is there any reason why you picked left wing instead of the right side?
No, just where I wanted up. Coming right.
So I might actually take the right side and just kind of sneak in on the inside here.
Yeah, you typically want to join on an inside turn. Or join outside.
It is kind of nice to be able to think about just one thing as the Dash 2.
Yeah.
You know, it's arguably easier in terms of the flying aspect as Dash 1, but as 2, you just have to keep it in the same spot.
More or less, yeah.
You don't have to think about where you're going or what you're doing. It's just
You
just
are
stay.
a one-track mind.
Yeah, just stay on, homeboy. Okay, I'm not going to call 2 in yet because it's not what we would call in. Merry Christmas, Ablars.
I'm climbing super aggressive, so. Let's see, this plane I think has a yacht amber, right? No, it doesn't. Bummer.
Peak immersion. Cool Camaro's listening to the stream with his aviation headset.
Oh boy.
That is awesome. I never got that set up. That would be a fun gimmick. I don't think I'd want to do that often though.
No thanks. Where you at now?
I'm still in trail, off your right wing a little bit. Slowly catching you. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, cool Camaro. The 820s, right? That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's a super cool graduation gift. Whoa. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna let autopilot drive.
All right. What was the dude in Top Gun at the beginning that freaked out?
Cougar?
Yeah, Cougar. That's right. I'm flying a little Cougar-y right now. Alright, we'll call 2s in right now, I guess, and I'll just kind of slowly get this thing trimmed out and feeling what we're doing.
Okay.
I think I gotta,
I'm just gonna assume you're back there.
yeah, I have to lean here out. I'll get this thing situated here. I am all over the map, though. Holy crap. Did you reset fuel?
Well, when I reloaded, yeah.
You did? Okay, so you're at full fuel?
I'm not full. I'm actually half tanks, roughly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, me too. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, this isn't like a, you know, Owen formation, which is perfectly fine.
I totally don't see you, so. I don't remember how to change cameras either.
Hit end. That'll send you the outside camera. What's up, Wolf?
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hello. It's not too bad, right?
You want to be up further, or I mean, I guess more forward, more out, and down about 10, from what I'm seeing. Because you want to be at like a 45-degree angle to the trailing edge of the wing. And
yeah, I'm like kind of just sucking in a little bit too tight there.
there you are. Slowly, you got to come down some more. You want to also be able to just barely see the top of the wing. That's your vertical reference.
Okay. That's a little bit better. What's your airspeed showing?
146.
Okay, cool.
And I'm pulled way back.
Are you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm way forward right now. I don't know why, but I'm doing roughly the same speed, and I'm at 26 inches right now.
Oh, I'll pull it back a little more. You got your gear and your flaps up?
Yeah, gears up, flaps up. Cow flaps are open. That should help.
I pulled it back a little bit. I'm gonna start a left turn here.
Okay. Yeah, I think they said cow flaps add 4 knots.
I'd buy that.
Oh yeah, money. I was born to do this. Absolutely born to do this. Did you see Textron's comment on my post?
I did. That was pretty funny.
That was really good.
Yep, B3. Alright, I'm gonna go for a tank swap as we go feet wet.
Alright. And now, everybody hold your breath and hope that we don't have any engine problems.
I mean, if we go down in the water up here, we're probably gonna die, but
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
I would say that.
It does not matter how fast the Coast Guard gets to you. The water is so cold that
It's
over.
not good, yeah.
Yep, it's over.
It's not good. The only chance you have is that it's a pretty busy shipping lane. If there happens to be some fishing trolley going up to Alaska that you can plop right in front of,
Right.
that's really your only chance.
And the good news is that Coast Guard Air Station Port Angeles is right behind us.
That's true.
And they do have helicopters on standby ready, so. So come forward and down a little bit. Your offset looks good, but oh, we got -3 and -4 in trail.
No way.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's pretty rad. This is great, dude.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
Welcome to the future.
this is pretty cool. This is why I enjoy kind of taking it a little bit more realistically on this sim rather than doing just like airliner stuff or, you know, landing on the pyramids or something. That stuff's fun every once in a while, but this is so cool and so amazing to be able to do, and it's a lot more realistic of a thing to do in the real world, that there's some, not really, but it's kind of, there's good tidbits, like you, especially doing this with you, there's stuff that you will tell me during this flight that is applicable in the real world.
Right.
But it is just, aviation is so big, and you can do so much cool stuff just around home, that the idea of only being able to have fun in a, Airbus Neo flying into Shanghai is not true. Like,
That's torture.
This is fun. Like, get a buddy, get in, the same type airplane so it's a little bit easier, and go fly in formation, point to point at your, your local area or whatever.
Right. With training. Do it with training.
Well, no, I mean, like, in the sim.
Okay, maybe you don't need training for the sim.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, like, instead of, like, if you're loading up in Microsoft, like, don't just jump into the 747 and do a long haul flight. Like, grab a friend and go, load up at some small airport local to you and do this. Like, this is arguably more challenging and something that is, you could potentially do this at some point.
Sure. Yeah, the refresh rate is way better as well.
Yeah, this is locked in, man. This looks so ridiculous, dude. It's very touchy, at least with my setup.
What is the control?
Just the controls in general.
Yeah, it's I adjusted my curves the last time I flew this, and it made all the difference in the world.
Yeah, cool. All right, so Monster SD and Black Belt are behind us right now. That's awesome.
Nice.
That I'm thinking is probably not the most accurate is the throttle right now. I think in real life with the air, just like inconsistencies in the air, I'd be needing a lot more throttle adjustments. Yeah. This, I'm kind of like just holding it in one spot. I don't think I'd be this tight with just one throttle position.
If you have similar types, you could actually kind of set and forget once you hit it.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you're going to make small adjustments.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like you've seen how I fly dissimilar information, and it's like I'm making huge changes.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Kiwi, we're on the West US server.
Yeah, similar formation is relaxing almost.
Yeah. I could tell, man, when we were up with Owen and whatever, that black and white one, it just is like night and day.
Yes, indeed. All right, ready to come downhill?
Yes, sir.
All right, autopilot.
Oh, damn, we're already almost there. Holy crap, that's awesome.
Auto bombs away. I'm pushing and pulling power.
Okay. So this with fast planes, like a 172, is probably not going to be that big of a deal in formation. But going downhill, when you're pulling power, if you that's where you could potentially run into an issue if the lead slows down too quickly.
Yeah, and I mean a good lead. So a good lead is always going to leave you about 40% of the throttle range, 20% high, 20% low, so that you can do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Which is why formation maneuvering is drawn out over so much space. That's why you need 4 miles to set up the initial.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, and if you're descending, if you're pulling power and you're managing your descent with airspeed, it's less of an issue, obviously. But if you're All right, pulling the speed back, and then you lose 20 knots really quick. That's gonna not be fun.
So we're gonna level off at 1,000. We'll overfly the airport and make this big, basically J hook back to the initial for 16. We'll make left brake for 16,000 feet, 3 second interval.
Okay, left brake 16, 3 second interval. Web Dev Brian, what's happening? Thank you very much for the follow. We're in the San Juan Islands right now. We're coming into Friday Harbor in the northern Puget Sound. We were on PilotEdge. We are now on the West US server on Microsoft, just for some refresh. Excuse me, some refresh rate considerations, and it is working beautifully right now. And if you are new, Dash 1 here, the lead plane, is my friend and instructor Brad, and he is really good at this in real life.
I'm okay at it. I'm not spectacular.
Intoxicated pilots, welcome aboard. Hello.
We're gonna come out a little bit right here.
Okay.
I'm setting that 140 again at 1,000.
All right.
Pull it out.
Oh, awesome, Brian. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's fun to take it seriously to a point, but obviously we're in a flight simulator environment, so the where are we going to Friday Harbor?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna J-hook back around.
Oh, I got it. Okay, gotcha. We're trying to take this as realistically as possible. We'll obviously be taking some risks and leaving some stuff off that we would we would normally do in the real world, but for the generally speaking, and I can say this with very high confidence, that this is pretty damn close to what it's like in the real life, having done this, been lucky enough to do this with Brad a number of times. This is what it looks, sounds, and feels like to fly in formation. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the flight model in this plane is really, really good. It's really good. And this is the plane that Brad flies, and I fly with him. And it's shocking how good it is.
I'm gonna roll it out, make it a base here.
Copy 2. So I'm just looking at him right now. I actually not really thinking about where the airport is or what's going on. I'm on him. I don't know what's going on. I can't look at this beautiful scenery really.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
You just disappeared.
Can you still hear me, Bill?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think what was a simulator crash.
You just disappeared from existence.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm pretty sure that was a simulator crash. So you're on your own.
buddy.
Have fun.
I will do an orbit over the field, and you want to rejoin?
Yeah, I can do that.
But you can rejoin in the air. All right, so there's Brad coming in on the rejoin. He's going to be coming on the inside, so I'm just going to hold airspeed and hold this orbit right here, which I don't even know what are we, 15-degree bank. And he is right behind our B pillar. So Brad's going to cut in on the inside and then take over lead here. God, this is so awesome. And you can really see, I mean, this is doing a really good job of showing kind of how slowly things happen while they're also happening very quickly. So our closing speeds are very small. So he's like slowly starting to you know, come in.
What's called climbing up the line right now.
But
So I set the angle that I want, and then
Yeah.
I slowly climb up that line. So I move closer on that same line.
Yeah. Okay, are we continuing this orbit?
Yeah, if you'd like, I'm just about in. I want to be in just a little bit tighter, but
Okay. Well, you're taking over lead though, right?
I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll kick out. I have the lead.
Okay, your lead. Okay, so he's kicking out, and now I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna just hold this bank.
Yep.
You're clear for rejoin, right?
Okay. Yep. Two's rejoining.
I'm visual on the field.
Okay. Got you. So now.
Do you want to just take it in for the initial for 3-4, or do you want to come back around for 1-6?
Let's come back around for 1-6, just to kind of get a little feel,
Bring us
get back in it.
down.
Yeah, well, that was not a great rejoin. It's the biggest difficulty of doing this in the sim is the view. So if he drifts behind that pillar and I lose sight of him, that is not good. In reality, in real life, you just move your head. You move your head a little bit, and it's no problem at all. But as soon as you lose sight in the sim, that static view becomes problematic. What's up, Flying Arnold? Your budget Top Gun. Yeah, VR will make it pretty crazy.
5 days. VR is enabled in 5 days.
Yeah, that'll be pretty crazy. Yeah, and Brad is using Track IR.
Well, that was a great exercise in acquiring rejoin.
Yeah.
That was well done.
That was nice. That was really good.
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
I got sucked in there a little bit. What prompted me to I lost sight of you behind that pillar. But yeah, other than that was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And that's really hard to do when you have differing radius turns, because he's on the inside, so his relative to one another, he's going faster on the inside of the turn. I'm having to go faster to keep up with him.
Come left.
And same here. So he's going to be turning left. I actually have to add a little power in order to stay in the same spot relative to him. So I'm needing to go a little bit faster on the outside of this turn. And ideally, that needs to be just instinctual. And there's a reason why the military guys practice this all day long, because it's just got to be an instinctual reaction when you're on the outside of a left-hand turn. You got to add power. If Brad's like, okay, we're coming left, I'm gonna have to pull the power back, because now I will be on the inside of the turn.
Movements all at once, right? So like if you're on the outside of a turn in formation and you're not doing an echelon turn, as in you're doing a wing turn, staying in your current position, then you need to climb, increase power, change your rudder, and probably change your bank angle a little bit too as you're doing it. So there's a whole bunch of stuff you need to do. And then it creates a whole bigger problem if you over control.
Yeah.
Because if you overdo it, now you've got to undo it and then restabilize and do it again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
$500.
Yeah, and you're gonna need a pretty beefy GPU to be running VR on this thing.
All right, there's a 2 mile initial for 1-6.
Okay.
And left brake 3-second interval.
Left brake 3-second interval. Copy. All right, this is gonna be wicked. Oh, this looks so good.
Short final runway 16.
try to get a shot of him breaking into the sun here.
It's in the break.
One is in the break. There he goes. So what? 2, 3. 2 is in the break. Now this is going to be really tricky because I got to keep eyes on him this whole time. Best I can. I know where he's going to be, so that helps. If I do lose him, because we know Brad's going to be pretty stable. There he is. We're in the downwind.
One's base gear, full stop 16.
All right, two gears swinging. So I need to know when he swings the gear too, because that's gonna shove the brakes out. Now we are a beam. 2 is on base.
500.
You're taking left side, right?
Yep.
500.
I'd really love to know what my airspeed is right now. Okay, he's pretty much. He's good. That's really clunky.
One's down.
Holy crap. Ooh. Little bit toasty on that one.
Just a little fast.
Yeah. I was like wrestling with the view to try to keep you in sight. So it was firm.
I see.
But I am down and
But
behind
you
you.
have arrived.
We have arrived. Take that, Friday Harbor.
Gravity ops check's good.
Strobes coming off.
Clear.
2's clear.
Oh, you are like right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was over the numbers at 90.
There's 3. So 3 is showing as a G36.
Yeah, that looks good. Was I showing? Did I?
No, you're showing as a generic Bonanza CSL.
Oh, I wonder if that's because I have a different livery.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet if you sent it to me, it would show just fine.
Yeah, that could be the case. That was pretty awesome.
Pretty neat. That was an awesome flameout pattern too.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, 500. We were at 500 AGL.
No, we went into the break at 900.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Found it. It's a nice G36 too.
Like, is my CSL, does it look bad, or is it just...
It doesn't look great, but I mean, for a generic CSL, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Would it improve your enjoyment if I did look nice?
I don't particularly care. I'm just curious why
Okay.
it's doing what it's doing. That's my whole thing. Because you're seeing me as a G36. I'm guessing that's probably
Yeah.
because it's just...
Yeah, it's got to be the livery.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have like a gazillion airports to choose from.
I'm going to just spin us around so I can fly off of you on this one.
Okay,
You'll be lead on the way to wherever we're going next.
cool. Noise abatement. Shut up.
That's why we landed 1-6, man.
Okay. Oh yeah, Arnold says you're right. Everyone has to have the livery
Yeah, that'll do it.
for you to see it.